doesn't fear exposure. Why have so many men been inside of your vagina? Now you give me an explanation for that. Why have so many men been inside your vagina?
Am I the only one that do not like listening to men giving relationship advice or dating advice? Yes, there are some of them that actually give good advice and they say the truth, right? But then sometimes when you watch some of them and they're trying to be like they are on the women's side, but then when you really, really watch their content, you can tell that they are just saying it for content's sake. They're just saying it because they know that once they are on this women's side of the century men and all of that, they see that women will want to follow them, gives them money and all of that. They make more money off it than when they are on the other side or on their real side, right? So you can tell when you really watch those content, you can tell when it's one of them or some of them are not being truthful. So there's this content creator, his name is I Am Truth, and this particular content creator called him out, and she said that she was in his live video one time, because he usually does live on Instagram and also on TikTok. So she was in live video one time and there was a woman that asked that what can I do to my boyfriend, or how can I make my boyfriend. She just asked a question about relationship and all of that. And it was like, I'm not going to tell you, or what audacity do you have to ask me a question if you've not sent me a gift? Let me show you the video she made calling me out, then we'll come back and talk about it.
I've been quiet long enough. It's time that I say something. There's a content creator on here called I Am Truth Hurts, or whatever his name is. And I seen something so disturbing on his live that I feel so annoyed. And I feel cringy. So there was a girl and she was like, hey, I Am Truth Hurts. I have a question, because he comes off as being a coach, a dating coach or whatever. So she's like, I have a question. Me and my boyfriend are talking. Do you think that I should blah, 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 blah? He looks directly at the comment in his live stream and said, bitch, you didn't send me no gifts. Why would you even ask me any questions like that? Why would you ask me anything? You ain't sending me shit. You ain't send me no gifts. You ain't send me nothing. Don't ask me nothing until you hit that gift gallery. So I get off the live because I'm like, hell no. Hell no. First of all, let me tell y'all something. This man, I've been watching this man from all the way in IG world, Instagram world, okay? Something about him always seemed off to me. Off from his receding fucking hairline that he keeps brushing over, to his bad advice, to the fact that he never shows nothing in his apartment but a blank wall and a freaking what is it? The freaking lights with his name on it that he recently got, because he didn't have that a long time ago. So from there, I'm like, the advice, the bad advice, the hairline, the all of that, like telling women to send him gifts for advice, that was throwing me off. Like, I feel like, first of all, women, y'all need to learn the art of discernment. From the fact that I knew that he was cringy, and I watched him today because I wanted to know if he's still cringy. Like, I watched him today because I haven't seen his content in a long time, and I'm strolling through my For You page, and I accidentally go on the live stream. So I'm like, let me just sit in here. What advice he's telling these women? And for me to sit there and hear that, and then he's like, yeah, if you really was supporting me, why don't y'all come to my show? I got a show coming up. Watch my show. I'm going to put y'all on game, how not to get played by men. You are a grifter. You're playing us right now. You're an unemployed black man begging for gifts on a live stream, begging for people to come to your concert, which probably doesn't even sell. Like, If the women that do go are probably the pick me shits from IG. Cause if you know Instagram and you know TikTok, the women on TikTok is woke and the women on Instagram is back. They heads is in the motherfucking clouds. They still think there's love out here and men only care about love. So the fact that he still got an audience it bothers me that women still don't have the art of discernment. Like, as fast as I went in that live and heard that and got the fuck out, why is there still women still going to him asking for advice when there's Shara 7, when there's Ashley Dalton, when there's me and so much other women on this app that create content to make your mind strong so that you don't get played by men like him? This man is unemployed. He probably live in some type of projects. Why y'all listening to this man? Why? Y'all so male-centered. Male-centered. I used to be a pick-misha. This is why I found him. I found him on IG when I was a pick-misha, and I woke up. I don't listen to male advice anymore. No. I haven't did that in a long time. And it's so crazy that he showed up on my For You page. It's like God wanted me to tell y'all to wake up. Stop listening to that man. That man needs y'all to be his sugar mamas. It's mad women sending him cash apps. You don't take no advice from a man who's don't have no career, no real career. He don't have no real career. He's literally getting money from all these women like he's a fucking PIMP. He is definitely a PIMP on y'all. And then he's disrespectful. If you're going to be here for the women, why don't you be kind? That's something that women are lacking. They're lacking kind men. You're not kind. You're really disrespectful. And you're a grifter. And y'all need to wake up and learn the art of discernment and realize that a lot of these people that come towards y'all is because they need y'all for y'all resources. Women are the most supportive community out of all the human species. Men are not that supportive. It's women. He needs, and multiple men on these platforms need y'all to listen to them, to buy their tickets, to buy their merch, to send them gifts. They use y'all all the time. Trust me. I will never listen to a male streamer tell me anything. I will never listen to a man tell me anything. And then on top of that, he's begging for money from y'all? Absolutely not. Y'all left one man after he played y'all to go listen to advice from another man that's playing y'all? Like, are y'all serious? Some of y'all women need to be by yourself. Y'all need to be by yourselves. Don't listen to no male advice. Listen to women. Listen to women like Shara 7, Ashley Dalton, and One Sexy BBW. Why don't y'all listen to women that's been there, that could put y'all on game to what to look out for?
The thing is, imagine she had to live the life immediately. Do you know how many women that were still there and would still try to defend it and be like, oh, you have to send him gifts before he can reply you? Or some women even see how disrespectful this relationship coach men can be, but they will still go ahead and still be praising them, or still be asking questions, or still be worshiping them as if they are the only one that will find solution to their problem. In fact, I've heard some women say that they are okay with or they feel like they prefer listening to men talk than listening to women talk, because they feel like women sometimes they don't really get it. If you really want to listen to relationship advice, there are a lot of women that speak the truth, the ones that have gone through the whole relationship wahala, the ones that have passed through hell with men, and the ones that are teaching you what to do in the future, the ones that are telling you either you leave this man, or you use them to make money, or you use them, or you manipulate them as well, or you just stay off them completely. Those are the people you're supposed to be listening to. Not these men that are maxing or trying to act as if they are actually the century men, or they are actually on the women's side, whereas they are not. You guys, he replied in one of his live video. He replied a video because he saw the video. Of course, she tagged him or something. Maybe YouTube or TikTok must have, sent the video to his page, or some of his followers or fans must have sent him the video. Anyway, he saw the video and he replied. You guys, can you just guess the reply? You know, when you're trying to call a man out and telling him that what you're doing doesn't make sense, that I feel like you're being fishy, just imagine his response. His response is to call you, oh, are you married? Are you this? Do you have a man? Let me show you guys the response.
I am True Words. You think this is Instagram? Absolutely not. This is his response to me today after he watched my video.
Affairs are not in order, right? Because you wanted attention this morning. So I can give you some attention. See, proper conduct doesn't fear exposure. Why have so many men been inside of your vagina? Now you give me an explanation for that. Why have so many men been inside your vagina? Why are you overweight? Why aren't you married? Why don't you have $1 million to your name? I'll wait. Since you like exposure, right? That's what you wanted. You wanted attention this morning. I'm just saying. I went and looked at your highlights. I don't see husband in your accomplishments. You're taking trips that you can't afford, it looks like, to me, respectfully. But anyway, next question. That was rude, huh? I bet. Let me send you to the place where the rude people are.
Another insult that these men usually used to give women when they don't have anything to say is call you a prostitute. Oh, you're a prostitute. You sleep with so many men. I mean, what's your body count? After all the men that you slept with, nobody wants to marry you because you're not a pick me. Or they'll just look for something annoying thing. Oh, so where is your man now? Or if you think you know it, or where is the man behind your success? Or where's the money? Or where's your $1 million? Whatever I was saying. They don't have any other insult. Or where are your children? If you're really that successful, you will have kids who you cannot reproduce because you're barren or something. Those are the insults they give. And the thing is that I just feel like they should work more on their insult, because that is no longer insulting. Telling a woman that, where is your man if you're that successful, so why is no man wants to marry you or something? That's a flex. That's not an insult. Okay? That's not an insult. Okay? So I just feel like they should work more on their insults. It's already getting like a normal, like you guys should work more on insulting women. If you want to really insult women, work more on it. There's nothing like you insulting a woman telling her that she does not have a man. That's not an insult, okay? You guys, let me show you the reply she made. Then we'll come back and discuss.
When a man wants to argue with you and win an argument, he's going to say the same 5 things. He's going to fat shame you. He's going to slut shame you. He's going to tell you want attention. He's going to say you're going to live alone. You're going to have cats. And why you not married? Who hurt you? He's going to say all these things. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a fraud. Like I said, this is a grifter. If you have all these women that you help, out of all those women, majority of them is probably plus size women. And now you're bashing a plus size woman because you're emotional. You can't control your emotions. So you don't see husband in my accomplishments. I didn't know for you to be accomplished, you got to be married. Oh no, maybe he thinks this is Instagram. This is TikTok, where women decenter men on purpose, and we could cancel you like it's no tomorrow. First of all, for you to even think that a woman has to be married for her to have a purpose in life. Interesting. So would I have a purpose if I go marry a felon? Would I have a purpose if I go marry a man who abandoned his child in the car and fled the scene on some Grand Theft Auto shit? I'll wait. I'll wait the same way we're waiting for you to go get a baldy because you have a receding hairline. You're stressed. It's the unemployment. The unemployment got you really stressed. So everything is pushing back, like the hairline. I think that you are broke. typically when people are rich, they're not going to say they're rich. You don't have a pot to piss in. I think your wife takes care of you. You don't make any money. You're begging people to go to these shows. You're coming to my city. Ain't nobody going there. You're going to talk about my weight as if you don't have any big arm aunties that make macaroni and cheese on Thanksgiving. Then you're talking about my trips. Like, is that jealousy? Oh, you can't leave the United States because you're a felon? That has nothing to do with me. You left your child in a car and fled the scene because you thought you was Pablo Escobar. Then you're telling women that they should be seen, not heard. Is this the content that y'all like? Y'all need to learn discernment. Like, when I watch his content, I cringe. I don't follow you. You show up on my For You page. I don't know why, because my For You page is all about getting money. You don't get no money, clearly. Because the first thing you could say is me traveling and my weight. You're a grifter. You're a grifter. You do not have the qualifications to put no woman on how to get a man to marry her. I don't even think you're really married. I think you're one of them hood guys that go in and out of jail. And your girlfriend and your wife, I think she does have low self-esteem. Because for her to even be with a man that's a felon, you don't even have a career. You're unemployed. I am the truth hurts. You're unemployed. You're unemployed. Instead of learning how to build a house and making the community stronger, you're being a baddie on a live stream begging for gifts. You're not even taking care of your children or your child that you abandoned in a car and fled the scene like you're a part of some type of BT movie. You're an abomination to the black community. You're not a strong person in the black community. Because if I could get you this upset that you could talk about plus size women as if plus size women are not watching you, you're very emotional. Just imagine what your wife is going through. Your wife is probably going through hell and back. She's probably taking care of you. She's been taking care of you in the jails, and she's probably taking care of you right now. You're not selling any tickets. Nobody is booking any one-on-ones with you. And you feel away. I just have to tell the women that you're a fraud. What, I can't state my opinion? Yeah, I'm a plus-size woman. Ooh, you're stating the obvious. My name is One Sexy BBW. I never lied about being plus size, but you're lying about telling the truth.
I came across this video of this girl saying she was on I Am Truth 375, whatever, the dating coach. She was on his live, and I guess a woman asked a question in the comments, and he said, "Bitch, you didn't send me no gifts, don't ask me no questions." I can't even blame the game that he's able to run on women, because somebody is eating it up, and it's women's fault that we give these men a platform. I need to be loud and clear. Y'all need to stop engaging and following in these dating coaches. Y'all need to stop. It is always going to be a scam. I would endorse Blizzy and KB, whatever, but they give their info for free. Now, and I just feel like you're desperate if you have to book a session to talk to somebody like that. You know what session you need to book? A therapy session, honestly, because these men are going to be biased, and a lot of them are going to tell you what you want to hear. And I can't speak for Blizzy and then the KB, they seem, but like the I Am Truth guy sounds like, apparently he was in jail. There's nothing wrong with being locked up, but like you could tell, I don't know, like you could tell the men that just have the gift of gab, and that's how they get people to listen to them, even though they're not saying shit. And then I seen another video where he was like, yeah, I was locked up and women had to pay me $2,500 to even see me and talk to me. And as dumb as that sounds, I guarantee you there were some women out there that paid it. And so as much as I want to be mad at him for taking advantage and exploiting women allow it, because a lot of us are so desperate to talk to a man or get there. Listen, if you feel like you need to talk to somebody about your situation, you should probably leave that situation. It's that simple. It's that simple. And I would even say maybe go talk to, a pastor or a mentor, but some of them aren't right either. Go talk to God and then sit in silence for the answer. But if you feel like you have to pick up the phone and call a friend or a life coach or a mentor that you see online about your situation, that is a telltale sign that you're in a situation that you shouldn't be in if you got to call and get advice. Because 10 times out of 10, we know what we got to do, but we just want somebody else to tell us what to do, or we want them to tell us what we want to hear. And I just really want women to get it together. These coaches that are preying on women are only able to do so because guess what? Women are listening and watching these people and giving them a platform. Paying a man $2,500 to see him and he's behind bars. That is insane. But all I can say is get it how you live, because I know somebody paid it. I know some women paid it. I know they did. And it really pisses me off, but I need women to understand. I understand that it's not nice to hear, but you being desperate is going to be the death of you. Because by the time your wallet is drained, you're still going to be in the same spot that you were, with nothing. With no advice, with no guidance. If you have a father and he's in your life, you need to be calling him for guidance. An uncle, somebody in your family that you trust that's healthy, call him for guidance. And if you don't, maybe find a mentor. But you still have to be careful, because again, if you're looking to men to guide you on men, they could be biased. But when money's involved and you got to pay for coaching sessions and all this stuff, y'all better than me. And that's not the only dating coach that's been in some controversy on here. That white dude from New York, Benny or whatever, he had some controversy. I think Arwan, what is his name? I think it's Arwan, not Antoine. He was in, like I said, people get on the internet and they could literally portray and be whoever they want to be. And I just really feel bad for people that are spending their money trying to get guidance from these people, because they are playing in your face.
The thing is that sometimes I blame women, because there's some women that see, if you go to the comment section of this, because I see his post as well. I see his posts, but then I don't think I've actually done any of his videos before. I've seen his videos pop up here and there. I've seen it. But then I don't know. I just feel like I know. I already know. So when I saw a video, I'm like, who is this person? I didn't even know that was his name. I just went to search for the person. I was like, is this guy? I think I know. So the thing is, there are some women that they know, but they prefer to, I don't know. Some women, I just like some women that to be blamed sometimes, because there are a lot of women that are out there speaking truth, telling you facts about relationship and all of that, what to do. But because you want, I think maybe you want validation from men, or there's some women that see so pick me that they feel like it is only when a man talks they want to listen. They don't want to listen to any other person except a man talk. I just feel like those kind of women are just pick me, because if you want to the center man, or you want to center your life, and but the person that you want to be listening to over and over again and be asking for advice in your relationship is still a man. I don't know. You're not really decentering men, really. You're just deceiving yourself. Because you decenter men to a stage whereby when men speak, it annoys you. That's the level, some level of decentering men. When they talk about something, it annoys you. Even if they're saying the truth. It just annoys you because it's coming out from them. That's the level of decentering men you might get to in some stages. So, but if you think that listening to them and even seeing how he talks to women, and you know, and you're still there supporting, gifting, and all of that, I don't know. Sometimes I blame the followers, because it's not like they are dumb or something. They know what they are doing, but I don't know, you guys. You guys, what's your take on this gist? The TikTok gist I decided to share with you all today. Kindly share your thoughts about this video down in the comment section. Respectfully, as always, Sugar Mara David, and thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this one. Please like and share and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.